Hello Stampers, my name is Janet Pride, and today I am coming to you with our May Sheetloads of Cards. We are going to create one sheetload of cards here to make this card here. And then I have another sample that I'm going to show you once I finish making this one. I am a Stampin' Up demonstrator, and I'm coming to you from Chattanooga, Tennessee. And I am going to show you how I created this card. Every month, callmecraftyal will create a template, and then you can download the template once you become a member, and then you can get the printout. And so every month I come here and I show you. In the back she shows you how to cut it and all the measurements. In the front she also gives you measurements for one card if you'd like to just make one, or if you want to make all 12 cards. That is recommended with this kit. Okay, so this is the May 2026 Sheetloads of Cards, and this is a sample I made using her template, and I'm going to make that with you here. So I've already cut the card the size she recommends on that template. I'm not supposed to share those measurements, so you can now go ahead and get those off her page. So I'm going to stick this here to the inside of my card, and then on the inside I'm going to put this little strip I already have. I am using this paper. Let me show you. I can't get enough of this paper. I think I'm going to order another one. It is so pretty, and I just want to keep using it. And I know I've made already some cards here using it, and I am going to keep using it. I do like it a lot. This paper here, it's lovely and beautiful. Specialty DSP, so it has those gold little, I don't know if you can see the gold spots on here. The paper is so pretty. I can't get enough of it, so I'm using a little piece of it today here with our card. So this will be our background. So she's recommending that we cut this for the background, and then put it on here. I think I'm gonna do it this way. That way is upside right? Okay, so there we go. And then we could do, on this card I did the green side, but we could do this side if you would like. I think I like the green side. This side is less busier. Yeah, I'll do the green side. I hate to lose them gold little dots there, but it kind of is a little too busy. So you really want to have one color that is busy and one color that is more neutral, and not too many patterns on there. So that's what we're doing here. I got the background a little busy, and then I have this one in a solid green, sort of, kind of. Has a little patterns on there, but they're very soft. Okay, and then we're going to stick this to our card. I do provide, I think I have a link there for callmecraftyal for you to get the printout of this Sheetloads. So every month I come here and I just create cards with it. And let me see, make sure this is straight before the glue dries. Okay, and then here I'm going to be using this stamp set here, scallop blooms. I'm using the happy birthday and then wishing you a day of relaxation, happiness, and love will be going inside the card, okay? And I'm using the most famous stylish dies, stylish shapes. So I'm using the large for the Calypso Coral outside, and then the second one here for the white. So we got the two colors here done. So let's print out our label here. Press down. And then we can now glue this. Oh, let's do the inside of our card as well. You don't want to wait till you put your label on, because I've tried that. Put the label on and then you can't open it. Then this is kind of awkward here. Try to make an uneven surface for you to punch. So you want to make sure you punch your stamp your label sentiment inside before you put that circle on there. Okay. And we'll close this one. Take this off. And now we can close it. And we can glue this one to it. So we'll put this around. And what I do is I usually take it in the from the sides here, like this. And then you're going to kind of see where it falls. And move it around until you get it where you want it. And press. And I usually press it down. So I'm not putting my hands on the ink and possibly smearing it. It might not smear, but I don't want to take a chance. So I'm going to look at the half here and put glue on the bottom half of this paper. And put it here, like so. Now on this one, I used the dies that come with the stamp set here. But I'm not going to use it on this one today, okay? All right. I am going to put our ribbon here. I am using the gold and white ribbon. This one here, so pliable and has that little gold trims in there. So we'll make out a little bow and pull until we get it where we want it. Okay, and then we will cut. I cannot wait till they get the new scissors from Stampin' Up because these are no longer available, these snips. And I am waiting for new snips. So I would like to get a couple more. Okay, so I'm going to get some glue dots here from my old paper pumpkins. So I'm going to use some of these to stick my bow on. And then we'll put some embellishments on here. And we should be good to go. This does fit in a regular A2 size card. So you should be able to fit that in there perfectly. I'm going to put one under here because it looks like this thing is lifting up here. I don't want that. So let's take this little sticky off and press it down. There you go. Okay. So let's put our embellishments on here. I have the pearlized faceted circles. And I'm going to put 2 down here. 1 and 2. And I'll put 1 on the top here. And I think we're good to go. So we have this style like this, or you can have it with the dies from that one stamp set. And then the inside, they're both the same. One has the line going down, the other one has that across here. Okay, so that's my 2 stamp set that I created today with our Sheetloads of Cards. And I also created with the same paper. We have another set in here, and I'm not sure if I used it all up or I still have some. Yeah, it's this one here. I created another one. No, not, yeah, maybe it's that one. I created another card using the paper here. So let me show you that one. And this one I used this stamp for the sentiments, to the happy couple, and then holding you in my heart in the inside. Okay, and then I also used this stamp here. I actually stamped it, used our new black, basic black. I stamped it on a basic white paper, just like so. And after I stamped it, I actually used my inker. Forgot what they call these. Anyways, I used this and I placed some ink on my block like I've showed you before. I don't know if you remember how I did that, but I placed some ink on my block and I colored this here, and then I used garden green and colored the leaves. So you can use your ink, your actual inks, you can use them. And let me see, I don't see my fresh Fraser, but you can actually use them. What I do is I stamp my block on it like so, and then there will be ink here, and I can brush the ink off and paint my items. This is actually painted on regular basic white card. I don't even have water paper here, so you can color even if it's not water paper, as long as you're not throwing a whole bunch of water in there or anything like that. So I think it came out pretty nice. I colored that with fresh Fraser, and then the garden green is here. And then I did not have a ribbon. This is an old fresh Fraser ribbon I had. So you could use white here as well. You could use gold. There's because of the gold trim. So there's a variety of colors you could use instead of the fresh Fraser. And then I also had some old fresh Fraser gems. I've had this color for a while, so that's why I still have some. And then the card is the envelope is pretty easy. It'll go into any A2 size envelope with no trouble. Okay, just like that. Okay, so it's a pretty nice card that you can create and send out for special occasions. Here's the other one. This one I didn't put trim on it, and this one I did. So not sure which one you like best, but I think they turn out real cute. Here's my envelope for these, and I'll have to create an envelope for that. All right, thanks so much for coming by and looking at our cards for today and our sheet loads. I hope you enjoyed the sheet loads for this month, and I hope you get to create them and download the template so that you can do so. Okay, God bless. Thanks for coming by, and I'll see you next Wednesday. Bye.